Another change in bowling attack. Another left arm spinner. Pulled away nicely towards mid wicket. And if they had ran the first one harder, could have come back for the second too. Just one big hit away from his half century, Usama. There it comes, but it's in the gap. Might come back for the second. No, they decided not to. Pretty identical stats of both these openers. 20 odd deliveries for their 45 so far. In fact, Ursula Ali is on 43. But the strike rate has been pretty good. And they haven't lost the plot. Gets an inside edge and almost chopped it back to his stumps. Normally, you see the ball hitting back into the stumps and they're coming back for third. That is excellent running between the wickets. Yes, it was too close to cut. Just going between the legs of the wicketkeeper there. Third man gave the chase, but the running was so spot on between the wickets. 100 also comes up, that too in just the 9th over of the innings. He goes for a big one and he hits it. He connects it well, does Usama, and he goes past his half century. Brilliant innings from the right-handed batter. 52 of just 26 deliveries, two maximums and 8 boundaries. It's a difficult stroke, that too against a spinner who is turning the ball away from you, but he looks so settled now at the crease. Just get the feeling it's just the start of a big knock. Nothing has worked for Downtown Chowdhurys so far. Once again it's short, but it goes straight towards short third. No run taken. 11 of it in the end. 9 done. It's 108 for no wicket. So going at 12 and over. Chayell 11 are yet to lose their first wicket. Extraordinary opening stand between Ursula Ali and Usama. We just saw Usama getting past his half century in the previous over, and now Ursula Ali. But he's just one boundary away from getting there. Another change in the bowling, another off spinner. Right arm off spinner, Ali. going for the reverse sweep, not working. Well, he just got the perfect line and length to attempt that stroke there, Osama. But I just get the feeling it's the lack of pace that just did not allow the batter to time it. Okay, see, he's bowling it much slower through the air. I think Ali Naqvi has learned from the mistakes of his previous bowlers that as soon as they were looking to bowl as fast, they were getting hit away for runs. So he has taken all the pace away, Ali Naqvi. He goes for a sweep shot, it's into gap, it's timed well, and that goes for 4. And he goes past his half century too. 100 opening stand, both the openers getting to a half century. Just taking 31 deliveries, Arshal Ali. 4 maximums and 3 boundaries in the right-hander's innings. And we mentioned it at the start of the innings, he likes to play big innings, Arshal. Not only they have hit those boundaries at will, but the running between the wickets has been exceptional too. This time it's Usama who goes for the sweep, but square leg is in place, will get a run. Usama will keep the strike though at the start of next over. 10 overs have been done and dusted, and after halfway stage, Chayell 11 have managed to score 116 for no loss. Was about to start his third. It's short and wide, thickish outside edge, and that's going to be another 4. Once again, it's short and hitting it back past the bowler. Just to his right, will he get a run? Short and slapped. That's the advantage of getting a boundary of the first ball of the over, that you can easily pick up singles in the next 5 balls. Or even if you get a bad ball once again, you can go for another one. Scoop. That's an improvisation at its best from Usama. He knew the fine leg fielder wasn't around, so he just guided that one. Course once again targeting the pads, and he was in that position so early. He knew he just had to get some bat behind it, which he did, and he got another 4. They're running out of options clearly, Downtown Chowdhurys. They were definitely not expecting this sort of assault from both these openers. Oh, good one. Knocked him over. It was a straight one. Might have been an arm ball there from Rose. You could see him looking to hit that on the offside because he just opened himself up there. And that is where the batter bowler, in fact, found his way through. There you see the bat gap there between the bat and the back pad. It might have been an inside edge as well, but he has done his job tonight. Osama goes back after scoring a brilliant half century, 63 of 35 for the opener tonight. And Chayell 11 have finally lost their first wicket. Meanwhile, it's the end of the over. Ali Nagi to continue with his second, once again getting on the back foot, punching it on the offside. Outside edge and gone. That's what they were waiting for, another wicket. And the new batter just not being able to utilize the conditions. Ali Naki, by far the most effective of all the bowlers that have been utilized so far by the Chowdhurys. Full outside, enticing for that big drive, thickish outside edge and a good catch. So one wicket brings another. Irtaza Khan walks back to scoring just one. And Chayell 11 have now lost this second. It's 127 for 2. So they have lost quick wickets in succession now. Chayell 11. Idris Durrani comes in to bat at 4. Played a really good cameo in the first match against Shadab Sports. Hitting the pads, but the ball just bouncing, and might have been some bat involved too. Not only he's getting that bounce because of his height there, Ali Naqi, but he's also getting the ball to turn. Once again hitting the pad, this time fine leg fielder coming around, but just like Arshad Ali, even Idris is a really good runner between the wickets. We saw the glimpse of how well he can run in the first match too. I think it's a good combination between the two. They will try to convert those singles into twos now with big gaps available, especially on the leg side. Tapped away nicely. Once again, the third man fielder did not bother diving. And as a result, Arshad Ali picks up a couple. There's that turn. Nicely guided. Another single taken. So just 4 runs and a wicket off it. Good over this for the Chowdhurys. 12 done. It's 131 for 2. Oh, that was close. And he almost slipped there too, Arshad Ali. He's been watching all the action from the other end for the past few overs, Arshad. Watching those 2 wickets to fall from the non-strikers end. Might have changed his strategy now. Goes for the sweep. It looks close. And the finger goes up. And Arshad Ali is clearly disappointed. He's suggesting to the umpire that he clearly gets some bat to it. Cannot believe it. I just get the feeling that the length was so full. It just happened all too quickly, and the umpire just couldn't spot it in the end. It's a faster one. Would look pretty straight, and well, Arshad Ali was clearly convinced that he got some bat to it, but the umpire, although he just took it some time, but then decided to raise his finger. But nevertheless, an extraordinary effort once again from Arshad Ali. Half century tonight for the opener, 56 of 37. It's 131 now for 3. Well, 3 wickets have gone down now in quick succession, and you can just sense a bit of a comeback from the Chowdhurys. The new batter, meanwhile, is Shahid Pathan. And more than anyone, I think Nawaz Badal can describe who he is, because he was the one who struck 3 maximums at a boundary in that over where he just finished the game off against Shadab Sports. Gauss has picked up his second wicket. Chipped in the air, but in the gap as well on the offside. Once again off the mark with the very first ball. So things have finally started going in the favor of the Chowdhurys. 3 back-to-back wickets, 2 relatively newer batters. It's important that they can bring those fielders inside to create those dot balls now. Because otherwise, Idris will just dab that ball around on either side of the wicket and will look to pick up easy singles. Now, this is something that they cannot afford to do with the Chowdhurys, because they cannot afford to let another big partnership build there. Because even if these 2 batters stay there for 2 or 3 more overs, then you can expect some big shots coming from both of them. Straight away goes for a big one. He hits it across the line, Shahid Pathan. And he starts off from where he left the other night. And one thing is for sure, none of the fielders or the bowler saw that coming. It's just the second ball he's facing, and look at the confidence he's oozing with. Oh, there is some confusion. Definitely a run-out chance, and Idris is well short. Well, he dropped his bat in the middle of the pitch. Shahid Pathan just chipping it on the offside. Might have shown some interest for that single. Idris was a long way down the crease there. And by the time he decided to run and go back to the crease, it was a little too late, because the throw was good enough. The bowler did the right thing by standing up to the stumps. He picked the ball and dislodged the stumps. There you see the initial movement suggested that he wanted that single, but then he decided not to. And the fielder had the presence of mind of throwing it back to the bowler. Well, he could have opted to dive or slide, but he did not have his bat in his hands, Idris. A very unfortunate dismissal. But most importantly, it's another wicket for the Chowdhurys. 4 down now, Chayell 11. Four wickets have now gone down for Chayell 11, and almost the contrast of what happened in the first 10. Adil is a new batter. Had a pretty good game the previous one, where he not only picked up wickets but scored few runs too. $116 for no loss in first 10 and 24 for 4 in the next 3. Following a similar pattern to what Shadab Sports did in the previous match. But it's short, it's pull, it's flat, and it's over. Well, he's not afraid of the situation or the fact that his side is losing wickets at the other end. Shahid Pathan, once again, not that short, but look at the power, the brute strength of Shahid Pathan, and It went comfortably over mid-wicket. He goes again. This time hasn't got hold of it, but a misfield, and that goes for 4. Well, both the fielders looking at each other, looking to blame each other, but I think you got to blame that fielder who got his hand to it. It's the square leg fielder who got around, got his hand to it, but still just couldn't stop it. And the fielder who was just behind him, well, he thought that the fielder will do it, but by the time he realized it was a little too late. Meanwhile, 150 is up with 6.5 overs remaining, so you can expect 200 at least. Well, he doesn't want to stop there, Shahid Pathan. He just wants to deal in boundaries and maximums. Just knows one way to play Shahid, and that is to send the ball out of the park. He has done it twice so far. And it's good that he has got someone at the other end who is just calming the things down and picking the singles, giving him the strike that he's looking for. His first 2 overs were good. This one is a little expensive one. And he missed out there. By his standards, he could have sent that ball out of the ground again, but just couldn't do it though. 152 it is for the loss of 4 wickets. Nicely struck there by Shahid Pathan. And I just get the feeling this is the length that the bowler should be bowling him much more. Because he's very strong on mid-wicket region. He goes for a big one, and my goodness, how far has that gone? He looks so calm and composed even when he is looking to hit those big shots. We thought fuller delivery might be the way to go against Shahid, but we were definitely wrong. He has proven us all wrong tonight, Shahid. Extraordinary stuff this from Shahid. What a tournament he's having. He has hit 9 sixes already so far. So the ball is back. 24 of just 8 deliveries for Shahid Pathan. Just get the feeling this is the start of something extraordinary, something big tonight. He goes again, this time on the offside. Over extra cover. It's in the gap. Might not get a maximum, but he'll still end up with that desired result. It's a boundary. Well, he looks pretty strong. You can just sense the strength that he has got in his arms there. This time it is short and he missed out. Doesn't face that many dot balls, Shahid Pathan, but someone need to make him realize that he was already striking at 280 runs per 100 balls there. And he can easily afford to just pick up singles or play a few dot balls too. Because they still have 5 overs remaining after this particular delivery. And even if they score somewhere between 10 or 12 and over after in the next 5, they will still end up past 200. It's not going to be easy for the Chowdhurys to chase down. This time it's Adil who joins the party and he hits it long enough too. And the umpire might have to ask for another ball because that one also landed beyond the side screen. Brilliant batting this from both these batters. 15 done, 170 for 4. Time for some pace again. It's the left-arm seamer Naveed who started the innings with the new ball. Returns to his bowling mark and he starts off with a wide. Let's see what his approach will be against the seamer. Shahid Pathan thrashes it outside the off-stump. That's going to be out of boundary. None of the fielders even bothered moving there. There was a man there at backward point, but that ball just went past him in no time. Well, he might be in contention of reaching his half century. Very early in the piece. Shahid Pathan. A low full toss. Well, he could have hit that anyway. Instead, it goes all across the turf towards mid wicket. That's a good shot. But mid-off is there. He makes a mess of it, or does he? No, he doesn't. But a misfield though. Still, they got that 2 runs. Slower delivery chip towards extra cover, but once again, they're not going to let those singles go. These batters. Once again deceived by the lack of pace. It's up in the air and 2 fielders are after the ball. They could have come back. Once again a chance, but there was no one backing up. So the wicket keeper, although he gathered the throw, but he decided not to throw at the stumps. You see, he was beaten by the lack of pace, but still make sure that they don't lose a wicket. 16 done. Meanwhile, it's 180 for 4. 181 for 4. Once again, another left arm seamer. Oh, what an extraordinary effort that is. I think he has lost his wicket there, Shahid Pathan. Or is it Adil? I think it's Adil who has lost his wicket because Shahid was at the other end, but brilliant reflexes from the bowler. It was poorly hit, drove that ball straight back to the bowler. He picked it up. and straight away released it. He was out of the crease, and well, that was pretty close to the helmet as well. He just turned around, and in the process, the ball just missed his helmet and hit the stumps, and he was out of the crease there. So brilliant improvisation there from the bowler. Adil Shamsi, meanwhile, loses his wicket. 13 for the right-hander. They lost their fifth. Hassan Siddiqui, the new batter at number 7. Once again a chance, and he misses. Well, this time he was supposed to throw at the non-strikers, and he did that. Just missed the stumps. It was the bowler who fumbled. The fielder at extra cover spotted it, and I think he had a bit of time to take an aim at and throw in the stumps. Oh, it's a pickup. Gets it in the gap. Square leg is running towards his right. Doesn't have enough legs, but they will come back for a 2. So it's not just about power hitting, but some sensible batting too from Shahid Pathan. And this is needed at this stage too. No, once again, no one backing up. But it's a quality stuff from Abdur Rauf. He's finally got his line. He's finally got his length right in this over. In fact, in his spell, you can say. And he's pulling at decent pace too. Third man and final leg once again, both inside. Shahid Pathan just hit it comfortably at long off. He knows that they might still get an over from a spinner, an over or 2. This is, I think, what Shahid Pathan is waiting for, because he's very strong against the spinners. Good ball, guided past the keeper and third man. He's giving the chase, but the ball wins the race. And a short pitch delivery attempted by Rauf, and he got some bounce and wasn't that far away from the keeper. Might have stopped it while diving, but he couldn't do it. And in the end, they got a boundary. So 17 done. Chayell 11, 190 for 5. About to begin his last over now, Naveed. Once again, nicely driven on the offside. Brilliantly placed in time by Hassan. Once again, starting the over with a 4. And the inch closer to 200 now. It was full, it was there to be hit. And long off just... Well, he caught there, but just couldn't stop it. Just getting a bit predictable now, Naveed, with the angle that he's bowling at. He's coming around the wicket. He's got a slingy action. He's using the crease too. So, as a batter, you know that the bowler is trying to bring the ball back in or angle it in. Swing and a miss. Give that a real swing there, Shahid. 42 of 18. They've got 15 legitimate balls remaining in this innings. Let's see how many of them are going to be faced by Shahid and how much destruction he can do in them. Just a wild swing. Just get the feeling he is supposed to hit the ball on its merit, because he can easily play over extra cover with the line and length Naveed is targeting. This time he gets it. He gets it from the middle of the bat, and watch out for the cars that are parked there. This came from the middle of the bat, and what a shot to bring 200 up for the side. He was looking for that stroke in previous 2 deliveries too, but look at the connection on that one. Extraordinary stuff from Shahid. It's worth watching over and over again. Look at the bat swing, look at the connection. And look at where the ball landed. In the parking lot. He was targeting one again once more, but we'll just get a run this time. They got the runs they were looking for, 12 of it. 18 done, 202 for 5. It's a top edge chance for the fielder, and he takes it. In fact, he puts it down. How can you drop those? It was in the air for such a long time, and this is Shahid Pathan we are talking about. It stayed up in the air for such a long time, and well, he got down, but still couldn't get hold to it. Another slower one. Just bouncing in front of the keeper, and as a result, they got a bye. And the fielding has been ordinary tonight by the Downtown Chowdhurys. Some deemed catches being put down, few misfields that have resulted in boundaries. Swings at that one, goes towards long on. Nicely fielded. So the highest score so far by a team in this Shaikhani Super League is 231, which was achieved by Team Big Bang, that too in the very first game against Arham Sports. And then the next big total was 178, which was achieved by Shadab Sur in the previous match. Against shorter in length, lack of pace, not getting from the middle part of his bat, will just get a run. His first spell was a little expensive there, Rao, but he came back strongly. Well, Shahid goes big on the offside this time, but there is extra cover in position. It was a bit of a slice in the end, and this one, he goes past his half century with the single. Extraordinary knock from this right-handed batter. 52 or 24 so far. And he still has an over remaining after this one. Short and pulled, but straight to the mid-wicket, and, well, thankfully for the fielding side, he didn't misjudge it. Once again, a good over, looking at the contacts of this inning. No boundary off it. 19 done, 208 for 5. So just an over now remaining. Naveed starting the last over. It starts off with a good delivery. Well, Hassan should get a single and get down at the other end and make sure that Shahid faces the remaining deliveries. Once again in the block hole, gets a thickish inside half of the bat. Will just get a run though. They knew how important it is for the Shahid to remain on strike for these last remaining balls. Because with he on strike, 225 is still gettable. He is still capable enough to hit 3 big sixes in last 4 balls. And this is the first one. Hitting it straight back. Well, in his mind, he'll be calculating that he needs to hit 3 more. Slower delivery in the slot, and out she goes. It's not a bowler's night tonight. Low full toss. Gets it towards mid-wicket. Won't get more than a run. Shouldn't get more than a single. .216. It's a taunting score already. It's a full toss. This time it's Hassan who hits it. And he hits it over long on. Hassan saying to his partner, whatever you can do, I can do better. It was a full toss. It was there. It was needed to be hit, but he struck it well enough. We predicted 225 at the start of the over. 222 already, and make that 228. Over mid-wicket this time. Extraordinary. 3 maximums coming in the last over. 228 is what Chayell 11 have managed to achieve. It's not going to be easy for the Chowdhurys to chase it down. Brilliant batting display from the batting side, right from the start till the end of the innings. 116 in the first 10, 112 in the next 10. It was all set up by the half centuries from the opener, Arshad Ali and Usama, starting off brilliantly, getting 63 and 56 runs respectively. Then the side lost their way slightly in the middle when they lost 4 quick wickets, but Shahid Pathan was there, 50. He managed to score of just 24 deliveries, and it was Hassan who managed to hit 2 maximum in the last over, and as a result, 228 is what they managed to score. Looking at the bowling performance, well, nothing much to talk about. Almost everyone leaking runs. Was picking up 2 wickets and a wicket for Ali Naki. So 229 is the target for the Chowdhurys to chase. And if they can manage to win this one, the Chayell 11, they will go at top alongside Big Bang with 2 wins out of 2 games of this Shaikhani Super League Season 2. First ball of the second innings, and he might see a wicket. We do. It's Zishan who has picked up a wicket of the very first ball of this second innings, and well, couldn't have asked for a disaster start. Slightly shorter, looking to hit across the lines, going up in the air, and the mid-on fielder doesn't make any mistake whatsoever. So they're chasing down a long target, 229, and the captain dismissed of the very first ball. Golden duck for Numan tonight. It's not for one, the Chowdhurys. So not for one, Downtown Chowdhurys in pursuit of 229. Farhan Shah walks in at number 3. Has taken a fielder at slip cordon 2. Almost in the second slip region. Holds a shorter one. Fetched it from way outside the off stump towards mid-wicket, but he's only going to get a run. The batting power play is going to be really crucial for the Downtown Chowdhurys in this run chase. They need to score more than 11 and over from the start of the innings. It's important that they get at least 12 or 13 in the first 6. Slower one. It's a smashing hit from Ali Naki. That's going to go sailing over the boundary ropes. Well, they will be needing plenty of those. The Downtown Chowdhurys. A slower delivery, but it was in the slot outside the off stump, and it's a smash. It's a proper smash from Ali Naki, and a perfect way to start the innings. Another slower one, but this time just getting a little inside edge and goes towards short fine. So 4 fielders inside the inner ring on the offside, including the fielder at first slip and a mid-off in place. It's another pickup shot. This time goes over mid-on. Might not get a 6, but he'll still get a boundary. Once again, not much movement with the new ball for the fast bowler. Targeting the stumps, but missing the length. And Ali Naki clearing his front leg, hitting it over mid-on region to get a boundary too. Flicked off his legs, mid-wicket will come into play, charging from the boundary region. 6, a boundary and a wicket, almost everything coming in that first over, as Downtown Chowdhurys have managed to score 12 for the loss of 1 wicket. So they're being a little cautious and a bit of aggressive at the same time. Both these batters now. We saw Alina hitting a boundary at a maximum in the first over, and now even Farhan Shah has shown why he's out there. Oh, it's a lovely delivery, but still he manages to hit that one over the boundary ropes. Well, he was clearly surprised by the bounce on that ball, Farhan Shah. And that's why he just took his eyes off the ball, but he still got enough connection. There you see, wasn't even looking at the ball by the time he hit it. It's just the pace that allowed the ball to just go over the boundary ropes. As a bowler, you shouldn't be disappointed with that maximum because at least he managed to beat the batter. Clipped away. Misfield by mid-wicket. Shahid Pathan going towards his right from long on. Stops the ball. And they pick up a couple. Good running between the wickets. With the batters now into double figures. They were 31 for none in the first two. Chayell 11, DownTown Chowdhurys 28 for 1 with the ball to go. Hitting it straight, hitting it past mid-off, but long on, this time running towards his left. Shahid Pathan finishes the job, will just get a run there for Farhan Shah and keep the strike. 2 done, 29 for 1. Once again, Zishan is steaming in. So smashing it and taken. It's a big wicket. It's Farhan we are talking about. Idris standing at extra cover, making no mistake, taking it above his eye line, and it's a big wicket for Chayell 11. Zishan picks up his second wicket. It was outside the awesome. He tried to hit it on the up. Middled it, but still couldn't find the gap. Just couldn't keep it down, and Idris taking a really good catch in front of his eyes. So Farhan Shah walks back after scoring 16, 29 for 2, DownTown Chowdhurys. So 2 wickets gone down pretty early in this run chase as Ghulam Mustafa now walks in at number 4. Zishan picking up both the wickets. He started his first over with a wicket and has started his second over with a wicket too. So it's becoming a bit of a habit for him to get a wicket of the very first ball of the over. Slower one driven. A bit of a fumble there from mid-off and they get a single. Remember, it's the 4th match of a Trip Planner presents Shaikhani Super League Season 2 powered by Shaikhani Sports. Slower delivery picked up. No matter if they're losing wickets at the other end, Ali Naqi is just dealing in boundaries. Slower delivery, but the length was just not right and using his long reach and strength, Ali getting it comfortably over mid-wicket and a boundary. Now fielder has been positioned at deep mid-wicket. And what does Ali do? He hits it over mid-off. Excellent batting from the right-hander. He's just picking the gap so perfectly. The bowler was once again expecting him to play across the line, but instead he outsmarted the bowler and hit it straight as an arrow over his head. So they are up with the required rate, comfortably scoring more than 12 and over. But the fact that they have lost 2 big wickets might dent their run chase. Short pitch pulled away, nicely timed. Mid-wicket can do nothing about that. Took it from in front of his eyes this time, Ali Naqi. Struck it too well. Really good stroke. 3 back-to-back boundaries for the right-hander. (24 of 8). He's doing exactly what Shahid Pathan did to them in the first innings. A slower one. Didn't bounce, otherwise he was looking to hit another boundary on the leg side there. Good change up by Zishan. Rolling his fingers over, deceiving him with the lack of pace. A dot ball to end the over. 3 done. It's 42 for 2. Mustafa starting his second, straying down the leg side, hitting the pads, but don't understand what they were appealing for. It was definitely angling down the leg side, so there was no way the umpire would have raised his finger. We saw this in the first innings too. The ball was coming onto the bat very nicely indeed, up till the point the fast bowlers were operating. And Ali Naqi tried to slow things down by the flight that he was offering. Slow one, nicely fielded. He has been kept really busy, that fielder at mid-wicket. And down the leg side, once again, it will be given a wide by the umpire. It's a dangerous line of attack against someone like Ali Naki because he's very strong on the leg side. Oh, it was a dangerous ball. He just sat down and managed to get that one away from his sights. It was a little too late on that stroke, Ali Naki. Had he missed that, the ball would have crashed onto his helmet. There you see. He's got pace, Zafar, and he's using it to good effect. Low full toss, but just couldn't pierce the gap on the offside. This time he hits it over extra cover. It's going to go all the way for 4. And that has been signaled as a no ball, so they're going to get a free hit. We saw 3 no balls in the first innings, but the batters couldn't utilize it. Even this time, he just couldn't get it from the middle of the bat, but since the fielding restrictions are still in place, so there are ample of open spaces available on either side of the wicket. A boundary of a no ball, they'll get a free hit. The fielding side won't change the field a bit, so we might see another one. He goes big. It's up in the air. Don't think it has got enough legs. Shahid Pathan is running backwards. He drops it, but that wouldn't have count. And they pick up a couple in the process. 50 also comes up for Downtown Chowdhurys. But not much of a difference in the score between these two sides at this stage. They are 52 for 2, whereas Chayell 11 were 62 without a wicket. Another shorter one. Going comfortably over the batter's head. He's asking the leg side umpire whether it was a wide or not. He said it wasn't. It was a legal delivery. A dot ball to end the over. It's 52 for 2 after 4. That's another slower delivery, getting an inside edge, and the ball just going back to the wicket keeper. Bowling his third over on the trot, Zishan with the new ball. He has enjoyed success so far. 2 wickets to the fast bowler, but conceding 25 in his first 2. Once again, not middling it, Ali Naki. It's a better line of attack to someone like Ali Naki. Just keep it full and outside the off stump. Doesn't look like a good driver on the offside. Once again, he was trying to fetch it away towards mid-wicket region, and in the process, the ball just might have angled in and hitting the toe end of the bat. Oh, it's a pick-up hit. Square leg in place, but mid-wicket is vacant. And they'll get a boundary. Oh, that should have been stopped. Once again, picking it up from the line of the stumps. Mustafa. Once again, all the wrists coming into play from the right-hander. And square leg did get there, but decided not to dive and gave away 4 easy runs in the end. He hits it over extra, and well, did it carry? There was also a chance of a run out at the non-striker's end, but couldn't hit the stumps. I think it was Idris once again there. He dived forwards. Just get the feeling it carried to him. He did everything right, but the ball just couldn't stick in his hands. Slower one. It's up in the air. Mid-off is running to the left. Won't get to the ball, but the ball might just go past the boundary ropes, and it does. Well, 2 fielders were after the ball, but still it's the outfield that is just lightning quick. There's no way he middled it. And it might have been the breeze as well that is flowing across this ground that helped the ball go and travel beyond the boundary ropes. This time he has struck it well. This time he has managed to hit from the middle of his bat. Will get another boundary though, Ghulam. Really good over this for the Chowdhurys. 3 boundaries in it. All coming from the bat of Ghulam. So 5 overs have now been completed. Downtown Chowdhurys are moving along nicely. 65 for 2. Time for the first change in the bowling attack, and it's the first time we are seeing the spinner operating. Abdul Rahman Senior. bowled really well the other day against Shadab Sports, where he picked up 2 wickets. And he was the one who applied the brakes on the scoring rate. Because even that night, Shadab Sports were going along very nicely in the first 10, scoring 112. But somehow lost their way, somehow lost their plot in the next 10 and could only score 66 more. So his job will be to keep the things tight from both the ends. And in the process, if he can pick up a wicket, it's going to be gold for Chayell 11. Still the last over of the power play, so the batter can try to go big. This time it's short and it's put away nicely. It's going to go over mid-wicket and might have hit the poles of one of the floodlights there. Didn't get it to turn away from the right-hander, and as a result paid the price of dropping it short. Abdul Rahman. Much fuller. It's important that Ali Naki stays there for as long as possible for the Chowdhurys. He goes again, but this time hasn't managed to connect it. Two fielders running around and put it down. Well, there was some confusion between the two fielders. Mid-on was running backwards. It was Shahid Pathan who was coming in comfortably from long off region and could have taken it very easily. Instead, the ball just dropping between the two fielders. Lovely angle was created by Abdul Rahman by using the crease. Was up in the air, was coming down nicely at a perfect height for Shahid Pathan, but it was the error from the two fielders that allowed the ball to land between the two. 9 of the over, 6 done. The batting power play is over. 74 for 2, Downtown Chowdhurys. It's a double bowling change. Adil has been introduced. Time for some pace once again. It's pretty effective in the previous match against Shadab Sports. Didn't start off well, got hit for 12 in his first over, but came back very strongly and finished off with 3 wickets. Well, they got another run. Sloppy effort, but you got to ask the umpire. I think he thought the ball was dead, so yeah, maybe that's why he didn't allow that one. His hands and comfortably picking it up over fine leg for a boundary. And this is turning out to be a dangerous partnership now. 50 partnership has come up between the two. Both are hitting the boundaries and getting those singles at will. We know the Both these batters have now got a measure of the pitch, and once again it's short, it's pulled, square leg is in place, but there is no point of looking at him because he was looking at the ball that was going over his head and way beyond the boundary ropes. Once again, starting his spell with an expensive over. Adil, 13 runs coming this time, 6 of the last ball, 7 done, 87 for 2. Time for some more spin as Abdul Rahman about to start his second. Was very unlucky in the last over when the catch was put down at the long off region. Could have easily picked up a wicket. But now this partnership is building along nicely between the two. Angling down will be given as a wide. Hits it over extra cover. Nicely timed and placed, but his protection there, and they will just get a run. Good delivery. He's bowling at a difficult length, not that short, not that full either. And as a result, both these batters have not been able to get underneath the ball so far. In the air, should be a jolly of a catch. It is. It's Chowdhurys who picks up another one. This time a much simpler one. And Abdul Rahman finally getting some rewards up some tight line and length. Wasn't that short. Once again trying to stay on the back foot and pulling it away towards mid wicket, but just hitting the top end of the bat. And Ghulam has been dismissed. A good partnership was building along, but that has been broken as Ghulam Mustafa walks back after scoring 33. 91 for 3 downtown Chowdhurys. Three wickets have gone down. The left-hander comes in. Yasir Akhtar comes out to bat at number 5. Abdul Rahman Senior has just picked up his first wicket. Now they're looking to put the batting side under more pressure. Coming up with an attacking field set. A fielder at first slip has been placed. Extra cover is very near to the bat. In fact, he has been asked to stand at mid-wicket now. Lighting it up and equally well driven by Yasir to get off the mark. Time and time again, whenever they are looking to score boundaries and score runs, they have just lost their way and allowed Chayell 11 to pick up wickets. Hitting it towards long on will just get a run. He has slowed down a bit, Ali Naki, after an aggressive start at the start of the innings. A good over comes to an end from Abdul Rahman. 5 runs and a wicket off it. 93 for 3 after 8. Once again in the air, but will definitely land in front of long off. Forward defensive stroke once again. Brilliant feeling. He looks old, but he's pretty sharp and alert, Idris. A few quiet overs from Chayell 11 bowlers. Downtown Chowdhurys have also lost 4 wickets now. Ghulam Mustafa and Ali Laki were batting really well when they were involved in that partnership for the 3rd wicket, but both these have been dismissed. Kumail, the new bowler, and he's doing a pretty decent job as well. Just 6 coming in his opening over. 10 done, halfway stage. Downtown Chowdhurys are 104 for 4, still needing 125 to win. Oh, it's in the slot and it's going to go over the boundary ropes. It's Kashif who is opening his shoulders, and he needs to do that too, because the required run rate is now almost touching 13 and over. And as soon as you're going to get deliveries like that, they need to make full use of it. Four wickets, yes, have gone down, but they are still not out of it. We have seen runs being chased down at this venue because it's a very good batting track, and it doesn't really change over the innings because it's a T20 game, and it's still coming onto the bat pretty nicely. It all depends on how they calculate their innings now. Scoring 12 and over is not a big ask, not a big deal either. But for that, it's important that you get at least a boundary or a maximum at the start of the over. Short, it's up in the air, but no mid-wicket is in place. We saw 3 half-centuries in the first innings when Chayell 11 were batting. Arsal Ali, their opener, as well as Shahid Pathan. So far, we haven't seen anyone crossing that mark in this innings from Downtown Chowdhurys. It's a big hit. It's a smashing hit. It's the left-hander Yasin who joins the party. He decided to change the angle. Adil looked to come around the wicket, but just delivered the ball in that perfect spot for the left-hander. Well, the dugout of the batting lineup has still not given up. Flicking it towards mid-wicket, running the first one hard. Will they come back for the second? They are. The throw is at the non-striker's end, but not a good one. Had that been a direct hit, could have been a run out at the non-striker's end, but instead they completed 2 runs very easily. So productive over this for the Chowdhurys. 11 done. It's 120 for 4. Kumail to continue a pretty unusual action this for a left arm spinner, but as long as he's getting the job done, it's effective. Struck nicely. The ball is going to curl away from deep extra cover. They can easily come back for a second, and they do. In fact, I'll tell you what, it's the wicketkeeper who missed the ball this time. Almost perfect throw there at the striker's end, and he just couldn't gather it. It was struck well. It was in the gap, but really good release there from the fielder. And there you see, had he gathered the ball and disturbed the stumps, would have been a run out. Another one in the gap, and this time they might come back for a couple again, and they do. You can sense that even the fielding side realizes that the match is still not over. Anything can happen in the next few overs, and just a mere bad over, and the Chowdhurys will be back in it. This time there was no run. Now they might. Now they might, because the bowler just ricocheted of the pass from the wicketkeeper and went between fine leg and short third. Chowdhurys was out there at extra cover. He had a shot at the stumps. The ball just hitting the body of the wicketkeeper and going between fine leg and short third. 5 of the over. Kumail coming over the wicket to the left-hander. Hits it comfortably down the leg side. Will just get a run. Getting on the front foot and getting a single too. Very good over this from Kumail. No boundaries in it. 12 down, 1-2-7 for 4. it's a top edge. Should be an easy chance and taken in a follow through. Just when you sense that a partnership is building, they strike back. The Chayell 11. Once again, it's Abdul Rahman Senior. He has caught the snag of picking up wickets, breaking the partnerships. It was Kashif who was looking to go for that slog sweep, but top edge and good catch in the follow through. Walks back after scoring 18, and now they have lost half of their side. Once again in the block hole, will just get a single towards long on. In fact, if they run hard, they might come back for the second, and they do. Just don't get the feeling why the fielder at long on took a bit of an extra time in releasing the ball. But a good over nevertheless from Abdul Rahman. Picks up another wicket in it. 132 it is for 5 after 13. So 132 for 5 after 13. 97 more needed as they make another change in the bowling. Atif has been given the ball. Getting much more difficult now for the Chowdhurys. It's not about the required run rate or the run rate that they have achieved. It's pretty much decent at this stage, but the 5 wickets that they have lost is the reason why it might be difficult for them to chase down the remaining runs. They need someone to play a similar knock to what Shahid Pathan did in the first innings. A quick cameo of 40 or 15 deliveries or a 50 or 25 might just tilt the match in the direction of their side. He comes down the wicket, hits it over extra cover. It's a 1 bounce 4. Always pleasing to the eye with the left-hander playing an inside-out drive. Hit it sweetly as well. Didn't try to overhit it. Found the gap and got it over extra cover. This time all across the ground. Shahid Pathan has been kept really busy tonight in the outfield. He moved to his right, just pulled the ball back, but another couple taken. We are almost heading into a position where they might be needing 15 and over in the last 5. It is very important in a run chase that when you got a start, you convert that into a big score. Now imagine Yasir getting out at this stage and all the hard work that he has done will go to waste. It's short, it's up in the air, but just a chip shot towards long gone. Nine coming in the over. 1-4-1 for 5 after 14. Kumail Raza to continue. 13 for no wicket in his first 2. It's a short pitch delivery. Chance for the fielder at mid-wicket and he puts it down. Well, he was positioned perfectly to take that one. It was short, didn't time it at all there, Dowd. Got the elevation, but the distance was lacking. Never know, these drop catches can turn out to be really costly in the end. The batting side will be hoping that might be the case. That should be the case. Another short pitch delivery, but pulling it straight to long gone will just get a run. Once again, another chance, this time for long off. Don't think he will put it down. He doesn't. And finally, Kumail Raza picks up his first wicket. Dowd was living dangerously. He had already been given a life at the start of the over towards mid-wicket. This time, just hitting a shot, that ball was turning away. So he might have got the toe end of the bat. Stayed in the air and the long off just taking it in his lap comfortably. So another wicket goes down. It's 143 for 6 with Daud Khan walking back after scoring just 4. So two left-handers now at the crease. It's Horse who joins the party. It's up in the air, but just going over the wicket keeper. Making him stretch for that ball outside the off stump. Chayell. Fielder at first would have taken it comfortably, but it's a nicely struck hit. It's comfortably over long on. In fact, might have hit one of the buildings outside the ground there. Solid connection from Yasser. He hasn't given up already. He's going to fight till the end. He goes for another one. This time it's even longer. This will land on the roof. Solid connection. 150 is raised as well for Downtown Chowdhurys. Chayell once again lighting it up, keeping it outside the off stump, but he's not going to do the mistake which Gauze did. Instead, he got from the middle of his bat and that ball went sailing over the boundary ropes. So it's 156 for 6 after 15. So 30 balls remaining. 73 more needed, just as we expected. We predicted that they might be needing somewhere between 14 and 15 and over in the last 5. And well, Yasser has still kept the hopes alive. It's a nicely struck hit towards the right of long off. They can pick up an easy 2. Horse wanted the third, but Yasser wants to stay on the crease. And this is the cameo what we are talking about. He's already reached 42 of 19. Just need to keep on going. Forget about the personal milestone. Just think about the remaining runs. And the balls remaining. Oh, he has hit that well. He has hit that really well over long on. He just lost sight of the ball there, the fielder at long on. And he was just waving his arms because he did not know where the ball was going. And, well, we all know where it went. Comfortably over his head, over the boundary ropes for yet another 6. So the ball is back, and it's 166 for 6. Make that 167 with another single. So the runs are still coming. 16 done, 167 for 6. So 62 needed of 24 deliveries with 4 wickets in hand. 2 left-handers at the crease as Suffer has been brought back. Another fast bowler. Hasn't enjoyed any success so far with the new ball. Got hit for 27 in his spell of first 2 overs. That was with the new ball with the fielding restrictions in place. Now Yasir has been milking the ball very well against the spinners, but can he continue the same approach against the fasters? The leg side is pretty stacked up. 3 fielders out at the boundary ropes, long on with wicket and square leg. Boss did the right thing, picks up a single on the offside and get Yasir back on strike. We've seen funny things happening in T20 cricket. 61 of 23. Just a matter of 1 big over. Well, it's short. It's a flat hit over mid-off. Will that go all the way for 6? I think it did. Yes, it does. Extraordinary stroke this from Yasser, and what a way to bring up a half century. 55 of 23, exactly what the downtown Chowdhurys needed. 5 maximums and a boundary so far in the left-handers innings, striking at 239. But the job is still not done. Slightly shorter, getting away from the line of the ball and hitting it comfortably towards long off. Lovely delivery outside the all-stump. Chayell 11 bowlers will be hoping that they can keep Gauss as much as on strike as possible, because he's just been there for like 5 deliveries and you cannot expect him to go after the bowlers straight away. The more he stay off strike, Yasser, the more chances they've got Chayell 11 to win this one. Just chips it past extra cover. They'll just get a run, even they need a run, but now it's important that in the last ball, Yasser at least get a boundary. Forget about staying at the strike at the start of next over. It's a matter of how many runs you can score on each delivery. A 4 or a 6 at this stage will be ideal. He's got a pretty open stance. He decides to go over extra cover. It's up in the air and once again lands in front of extra cover. He'll get 2 for it. But most importantly, he's going to be off strike in the next over. 179 for 6 after 17. Now, most probably, this is the over which can make or break it for the downtown Chowdhurys. 49 still needed of 17 deliveries. If he can manage to hit few sixes, 2 or 3 in this over, the Chowdhurys will be right back in it. He can turn the ball in both directions, Abdul Rahman Senior. Bringing all his experience into play. $181 for 6. Once again, it's short, but won't get more than any single there. Lovely, lovely bowling. This is depth bowling at its best. He's looking to come back for the second. Might be a run out. I think it is a run out. They know the importance of this wicket, Chayell 11. They knew Yasir was a dangerous batter. He knew he had to keep the strike with himself, so that's why he wanted to come back for the second run. Fielder was spot on. He knew where to throw at the wicketkeeper's end, and the wicketkeeper this time making no mistake. Finally, this will surely seal the deal for Chayell 11. Yasir Akhtar walks back after scoring a brilliant innings of 60. He took just 27 deliveries in his knock. Now lost their 7th wicket. Going for the reverse sweep. It's a switch hit. Will get a boundary those then. Sliding it up. Abdur Rahman wasn't expecting that sort of a reply from the batter, that too facing his first delivery, but it's a boundary nevertheless. What a spell this has been from the left arm spinner. Throughout his 4 overs, he has managed to exert the pressure on all the batters that he has bowled against. Lighting it up. This time it's going to travel to Journey. Or is it? No, taken by long on fielder. See, Shahid Pathan who takes another one. And Abdul Rahman Senior picks up one more. And for a moment we thought it's going to go comfortably over the fielder at long on, but Yasir just settled himself comfortably and took it. So Zen came, got a boundary of the first ball, and now he has gone back. 8th wicket gone down for the Chowdhurys, and now on it's going to be really difficult for them to win from here on. Zafar about to start his last over. Ross on strike. Gets it down the ground, too long gone, but singles are not going to do the job for the Chowdhurys. 42 more needed at the last 2 overs. 41 now on 11 deliveries. Almost a boundary every ball is what they need right now. Not too happy with the bat of the Rove. Hasn't even faced a delivery as of yet. Looks like it's going to be 2-2 for Chayell 11. To got off to a winning start against Shadab Sports and now making life really difficult for the Chowdhurys towards the end of the innings. It's a pretty good fight back though by the Downtown Chowdhurys. Normally you see sides chasing down a big total, getting succumbed to the scoreboard pressure, but they kept on fighting even till the end. Struck down the ground, but mid-off is in place. A fumble there. And they might come back for a couple, and they do. Another slower one. Good change up by Zafar. He can afford to do that because he knows they've got one step on the victory line, the fielding side. Because even a big hit of the last ball of this over won't make it easier for them. Wide Yorker. Really good stuff this from Zafar. Just 3 off it. 190 for 8 after 19. So a new bowler has been given the job to bowl the last over. They can afford to do that because the required run rate is more than 36, and it gets even more difficult now because just a single taken by Ross 38 now needed of 5 deliveries. Even 5 sixes are not going to do it. Unless and until we see a miracle out there, which is highly unlikely. He's much better than part-time, for sure. But as a spinner, if you can turn the ball on this track, you deserve to get your quota of 4 overs. Well, appealing for it, but don't think the back foot moved at all. Given a wide because it was too far away from the left-hander's reach. Flighting it up, but won't get more than a single. Down towards long off. So 2 teams getting 2 victories in the first 2 matches. First it was Team Big Bang who defeated Aram Sports and Shadab Sports, and now Chayell 11 who got off to a winning start against Shadab and now winning almost in a winning position from in this one. Converted into a full toss, sweeping it fine of square leg fielder. Will get a boundary there. Won't help the cause though. Just trying to lower the deficit so that it won't matter to them a lot. Talking about the net run rate. Going to play a crucial role. It's a small tournament consisting of 5 teams with 12 matches. Going for another sweep, hitting the pads. Still appealing, the wicketkeeper, but he'll get leg byes for it. So 198 for 8. Can they go past 200? Well, no, they won't. We'll just get a run towards extra cover, and 199 is what they're going to finish at. Shahid Pathan just chancing his arm, trying to throw at the known strikers end, but didn't hit the stumps. 199 is what they could manage in their 20 overs, and a comfortable victory by 29 runs for Chayell 11. Brilliant bowling display there from Abdur Rahman Senior, especially picking up 3 wickets for just 28 and a couple apiece to Zishan and a wicket apiece to other bowlers. So second victory in quick succession for Chayell 11, and they go right on top alongside Big Bang with 2 wins in 2 games in this Sheikhani Super League Season 2.